How much do you know about the 12 famous Greek gods? If you're curious about legendary mythological figures like Zeus, Athena, or Poseidon, then this video is for you. We will take you on a magical journey through the world of powerful gods and their fascinating stories. From mystical adventures to complex relationships, join us to explore and uncover all the intriguing secrets you might not know. Don't miss the chance to be part of this adventure. Starting with Zeus, the king of the gods and ruler of Mount Olympus. Zeus is renowned for his thunderbolt, his legendary weapon that can shake the skies and unleash tremendous wrath. He plays a crucial role in maintaining order and justice, often intervening in human affairs to punish the wicked. However, Zeus's image is not only associated with authority, but also with secret affairs and ongoing conflicts with his wife, Hera. These stories not only highlight his power, but also the internal conflicts among the gods, adding richness and diversity to Greek mythology. Next is Poseidon, brother of Zeus and lord of the seas. With his powerful trident in hand, Poseidon has the ability to control the oceans, causing devastating tsunamis and earthquakes that shake the earth. After defeating the Titans, Poseidon was granted dominion over the vast seas. Although often depicted as a noble figure with formidable power, Poseidon also has fascinating love stories. He created horses as a gift to win the love of the goddess Demeter. Poseidon's relationships and actions left a profound mark on Greek mythology, highlighting the complexity of power and emotions in the divine world. Hades, the lord of the underworld, is the deity who rules the realm beneath the earth where souls reside after leaving the mortal world. Unlike his siblings, Hades rarely appears on Mount Olympus and primarily stays underground. He governs the realm of the dead with a helmet that makes him invisible, especially during battles with the Titans. Hades is a figure of terror for humanity, to the point that people dare not speak his name. Instead, he is referred to as the king of wealth due to his control over treasures and resources beneath the earth. One of the most famous stories about Hades is his love affair with Persephone, which explains the origin of the seasons. When Persephone is in the underworld with Hades, her mother Demeter is engulfed in sorrow, leading to a long, barren winter. But when Persephone returns to earth, Demeter's joy brings about abundant crops, marking the beginning of spring and summer. Hera, the goddess of marriage, is not only Zeus's sister, but also his official wife. She is the patron goddess of marriage and childbirth, especially for pregnant women and cities. The sacred animals associated with Hera are the cow and the peacock. Hera did not accept Zeus's advances, so Zeus transformed into a cuckoo bird to approach her. When Hera took the bird into her arms, Zeus revealed his true form and raped her. To avoid disgrace, Hera agreed to marry Zeus, although their marriage was far from happy. Hera often sought to undermine Zeus's lovers and his illegitimate children. Hera once enlisted other gods in a rebellion to overthrow Zeus, but it failed. Thanks to Prometheus's forewarning, Zeus was alerted and only punished Hera by hanging her in the sky with chains throughout the night. The next morning, Hera was released on the condition that she promised never to rebel again. However, Hera continued to secretly plot against Zeus and frequently harbored jealousy toward his lovers and illegitimate children. This is particularly ironic, as Hera, despite being the goddess of marriage and family, could not maintain happiness in her own marriage. Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, possessed an enchanting beauty that no one could deny. Her extraordinary beauty captivated all beings, from gods to humans. Moreover, Aphrodite wielded powerful magic, allowing her to control and stir the emotions of others, turning them into her admirers and devotees. According to myth, Aphrodite was born from sea foam when Cronus used a sickle to sever Uranus's genitals and threw them into the ocean. From there, Aphrodite emerged, stepping out of a giant seashell, with perfect beauty and an alluring presence, becoming one of the most powerful gods on Mount Olympus. However, her fate was ironic. Although she was the goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite was married to Hephaestus, the blacksmith god, who was considered one of the most unattractive gods in Greek mythology. This marriage did not bring happiness to Aphrodite. As a result, she had an affair with Aries, the god of war, who was both strong and charming. The affair was soon discovered. When Hephaestus learned the truth, he planned revenge. He secretly forged an invisible golden net and trapped both Aphrodite and Aries while they were together. Hephaestus then dragged the two lovers before the other gods on Mount Olympus, humiliating them by exposing their illicit relationship, making it one of the most dramatic and comedic tales in Greek mythology. Aries, in Greek mythology, is the embodiment of war, violence, and conflict. He is the son of Zeus and Hera, the two supreme deities of Mount Olympus. Aries represents the brutal, savage, and uncontrollable aspects of war, in contrast to Athena, the goddess of war, who symbolizes wisdom, strategy, and justice. The image of Aries is often associated with bloody battles and destruction. He was neither loved by the gods nor mortals, and many despised him for his cruelty and lack of compassion. However, he was highly revered by warriors and warlike nations, such as Sparta. Aries is frequently depicted in battles, with a strong and commanding presence, wearing a war helmet and wielding sharp weapons. He is often accompanied by beings and entities symbolizing destruction, such as Ares, goddess of discord, Phobos, god of fear, Deimos, god of terror, and Enio, goddess of slaughter. Although a powerful warrior, Ares frequently faced defeat in confrontations with Athena, illustrating that violence without intelligence often fails against wisdom and strategy. One of the most famous stories involving Ares is when he was caught in a net crafted by Hephaestus while having an affair with Aphrodite. Due to his nature and role, Ares became a symbol of violence and ruthlessness in ancient Greek culture, both worshipped and scorned by many. Hephaestus is the god of blacksmithing and fire in Greek mythology, and the son of Zeus and Hera, renowned for his skill and craftsmanship. Hephaestus is responsible for creating many powerful weapons and tools for the gods. Hephaestus does not possess a handsome appearance. In fact, he is depicted as having a disability and walking with a limp, which sets him apart from the strong and perfect gods of Olympus. Various myths explain his condition. One version tells that Hera, repulsed by her son's appearance, threw him from Olympus, causing him to be injured and become lame. Despite his lack of beauty, Hephaestus is respected for his exceptional skill and creativity. Hephaestus resides and works in underground forges, where he creates legendary works of art and weapons. He crafted famous items, such as Achilles' armor, Hera's crown, and Athena's shield. He also made the intricate net that trapped his wife, the goddess of beauty Aphrodite, when she was having an affair with Ares. Despite his tumultuous marriage, Hephaestus remains dedicated to his work and symbolizes perseverance, creativity, and craftsmanship. He represents the art of manual labor and the ability to turn adversity into success, demonstrating that one's value is not determined by their appearance. Hermes, in Greek mythology, is one of the most versatile and mischievous deities on Mount Olympus. As the son of Zeus and Maia, one of the nymphs, Hermes is known as the messenger of the gods, as well as the god of travel, commerce, theft, and wit. Hermes is characterized by his agility and intelligence. He is often depicted with wings on his hat and sandals, allowing him to move swiftly between the realms of gods and humans. Hermes also carries a staff known as the caduceus, entwined with two serpents, which symbolizes peace and commerce. In some cultures, it is also associated with the arts and medicine. Renowned for his cleverness and cunning, Hermes aids the gods and humanity in various situations. He guides the souls of the dead to the underworld and delivers messages from the gods. Additionally, he protects travelers, merchants, and even thieves. One famous story about Hermes is that shortly after his birth, he stole cattle from Apollo. He cleverly explained his actions and made amends with Apollo by giving him the caduceus. Hermes also assisted Persephone in her journey to the underworld and guided Psyche in her quest for love with the god Eros. With his adaptability and wide range of roles, Hermes symbolizes dexterity, intelligence, and the connection between different worlds in Greek mythology. Apollo, in Greek mythology, is one of the most important and all-powerful deities. He is the son of Zeus and the goddess Leto, and the twin brother of the goddess Artemis. Apollo is revered as the god of light, the sun, music, poetry, prophecy, and medicine. He symbolizes harmony, balance, and beauty. Apollo is often depicted as a youthful and handsome figure, holding a lyre, an instrument he received from Hermes, and sometimes carrying a bow and arrows. As the god of the sun, Apollo drives a golden chariot that transports the sun across the sky each day, bringing light to humanity. He is also the god of the arts and poetry, worshipped by artists and poets, especially at the Temple of Delphi, which is one of the most famous sanctuaries dedicated to him. At Delphi, Apollo is known as the god of prophecy, delivering oracles through the Pythia, a priestess who relayed his prophecies to the people. In addition to his roles in the arts and prophecy, Apollo is associated with medicine and healing, but also has the power to bring illness. He passed on the art of medicine to his son, Asclepius, who later became the god of healing. One of the most famous myths involving Apollo is his pursuit of the nymph Daphne. Struck by Eros's arrow of love, Apollo chased Daphne, who was struck by an arrow of disdain, and rejected his advances. To escape him, Daphne transformed into a laurel tree, which later became a symbol closely associated with Apollo. Artemis, the daughter of Zeus and the goddess Leto, is one of the most powerful deities in Greek mythology. As the twin sister of Apollo, Artemis is known as the goddess of hunting, wilderness, and the protector of children and women. She is often depicted with the symbol of a silver bow and is frequently accompanied by animals such as deer, bears, and hunting dogs. Artemis is a virgin goddess who spent her life freely roaming the mountains and wilderness. She chose a life unbound by marriage or love, often hunting alongside her loyal maidens. She is considered a guardian of purity and fiercely protective of women, especially pregnant women and newborns. However, she is also known for her harsh temperament, showing no mercy to those who offend her or tarnish her purity. One of the most famous stories involving Artemis is the punishment of Actaeon. When Actaeon accidentally saw Artemis bathing, she transformed him into a stag, and his own hunting dogs chased and tore him apart. In addition to her role as the goddess of hunting, Artemis is also associated with the moon, and is often seen as the embodiment of the crescent moon, in contrast to Apollo, the god of the sun. She is closely linked to fertility cycles and nature, protecting growth and renewal. Artemis embodies wildness, freedom, and independence, while also symbolizing protection, vigilance, and severity. She is a goddess who wields a balance of gentleness and ferocity, always guarding purity and deeply connected to the natural world. Athena is one of the most important deities in Greek mythology, symbolizing wisdom, war strategy, and the arts. She is the daughter of Zeus and Metis, the goddess of wisdom. According to legend, Athena was born in a unique way, after Zeus swallowed Metis to avoid a prophecy that her child would overthrow him. Later, Zeus suffered from a terrible headache and asked the god of blacksmiths, Hephaestus, to split his head open. Athena emerged from Zeus's head, fully grown and dressed in battle armor. Athena is the goddess of war, but unlike Aries, who represents brutal and chaotic warfare, she embodies wisdom in strategy and planning, defending heroes and cities. She is the patron of the city of Athens, which was named after her, and is well known for the story of her rivalry with Poseidon for the city's protection. Athena offered the people of Athens the olive tree, symbolizing peace and prosperity, while Poseidon gave them seawater. The people chose Athena's gift, and she became their protector. Besides war, Athena is also associated with the arts and craftsmanship. She's credited with inventing many techniques, such as weaving, and was revered as the guardian of artists and craftsmen. Athena is also the protector of justice and order, always siding with righteousness and defending the weak. Athena appears in many Greek myths, often as a guide and protector for heroes like Perseus, Odysseus, and Heracles. She's depicted as a dignified and powerful goddess, full of compassion, who prefers to use wisdom to resolve conflicts rather than violence. Hestia is the goddess of the hearth, home, and warmth in Greek mythology, representing peace and harmony in family life. She's the eldest daughter of Cronus and Rhea, and the sister of powerful gods such as Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Hera, and Demeter. Hestia holds a very important place in the ancient Greek world, despite not having as many famous myths as other gods. She was honored in every home, where the hearth was the center of family and communal life. For the Greeks, the hearth was not just a place for cooking, but also a symbol of stability, unity, and hospitality. Hestia ensured that the fire in each household was kept burning, providing warmth and protection for the family. Although a powerful goddess, Hestia is known for her modest and gentle nature. She rejected the advances of Poseidon and Apollo and requested to remain permanently at the top of Mount Olympus, choosing not to participate in the conflicts and power struggles of the other gods. Zeus agreed, and Hestia became the keeper of the sacred fire on Olympus, maintaining balance and tranquility. Hestia also served as the goddess of ritual ceremonies and communal gatherings, as her sacred fire was always present at formal occasions. Even though she appears less frequently in mythological adventures, Hestia is revered by the Greeks for her humility, loyalty, and indispensable role in domestic life. We have journeyed together through the wondrous world of the 12 Olympian gods, exploring the thrilling and profound stories of each deity in Greek mythology. From the grandeur of Zeus to the wisdom of Athena and the loyalty of Hestia, each god not only features in legends, but also profoundly influenced the culture and spirituality of ancient Greeks. These stories enrich our understanding of history and culture, and offer valuable lessons about power, love, and justice. If you found this video interesting and want to continue exploring more captivating topics, don't forget to hit like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all our content. Turn on notifications to be the first to know about our latest videos. Thank you for joining us today. Let's continue the journey into the mysterious and enchanting world in the upcoming videos. See you in the next video.